and we're online. I don't know if everybody heard what was going on, but we were like looking through the stream and we saw the Facebook and the YouTube and Periscope go online and so on. Hopefully, like supposedly we're not supposed to hear anything, but if you did, that means that we have some work to do to set with our setup. If you didn't hear anything, that's great. That's excellent. So this is us here with the second video cast of EURAXESS China. We did our first one in January. This is something that we're going to be playing around with this year. I am not alone. I'm here with Anna, who is from Italy. I'm here from Beijing. Hello, Anna.
Yeah, hi everybody. Hello from sunny Bergamo, north of Italy.
And hello from the not so sunny Beijing. Well, it's been quite sunny lately. It's nice. It was unseasonably warm actually last week. We've been switching between like -10 degrees and like then last weekend we had up to 25 degrees, which is like really like summer weather as far as I'm concerned. As an Icelander, I feel like that is a summer weather. But you know, weird climate things these days. So yeah, we have a lot of things to cover today. One of the things that we're gonna try to do though is that we're gonna try to make it not 40 minutes like we did last time. Let's see how successful we will be with that. We have a couple of things that we wanna cover. I mean, like the month since we talked to you last time has been quite eventful. I mean, like first of all, we had obviously the Chinese New Year. So for the China Hub, that is always very hectic time. I mean, like everybody goes on vacation. It's difficult to organize anything. People in Europe just came back from vacation. Everybody in China just went on vacation. It's a little bit difficult to organize and arrange, but we try to use the opportunity to set up exciting events and so on. Because as soon as the Chinese New Year is over, then everything is back to full swing for us. But yeah, so but I don't know. Besides that, the Chinese New Year is always really a fun time. Eating a lot of dumplings here in China. I went on a little hike up to the Great Wall, which was lovely during these COVID times. Being able to get out a little bit. I don't know. How was the Chinese New Year in Italy, Anna?
Wow, it was also fun. I also, took the opportunity to enjoy some nice Chinese food. The local restaurants here are normally run by people from Jiangsu province, so that kind of flavors. And yes, it was, since the COVID, we didn't have the large celebrations that normally happen. Also here, we have quite large Chinese communities in Milan. They organize wonderful parades, so it was a little bit low profile. But I also had I had the chance to celebrate in my own little way. So I'm very happy I could do so.
Yes, lovely. I mean, like these days nobody can travel anywhere, but I've been to Milan, and over there they have a really thriving Chinese community actually. And I have a couple of Chinese friends that are in Italy most of the time, and yeah, so I know they have good food there. A lot of people from Zhejiang, right? Zhejiang and you said Jiangsu?
Yeah, Fujian.
Fujian, yeah, that would be about right. This, like these sort of
Yeah, that area
coastline
anyway.
Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah, especially from Wenzhou city.
Mm. So, is there anything? Are there any news or anything that has been happening in the last month that we should maybe start by going into, or what do you think?
Yes, of course. I mean, last year we've been talking a lot about all the programs of Horizon 2020, and now at the beginning of February, on the 2nd, the European Commission launched the new framework program, Horizon Europe. So I think this is the really big news. We should start with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what do you know? I have a little icon of the Horizon Europe right here. Very spontaneous here. What is the Horizon Europe all about?
Well, let's watch a video because we have it there. We are streaming, so let's start with that.
All right. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Every great project starts with an idea. They're brought to life by our excellent researchers, entrepreneurs, and citizens.
Together, we will transform these ideas into new solutions to recover from the global pandemic and ensure a green, digital, healthy, and fair future for everyone.
With a budget of over 95 billion euros, Horizon Europe, the new European Research and Innovation Programme, will boost Europe's scientific global leadership, excellent science and breakthrough innovation. Address the societal challenges that matter the most to you through our EU missions. Expand international cooperation to team up the best talent across Europe and beyond. And form new partnerships between research, innovation and industry to bring solutions directly to you.
Tens of thousands of you have already shared your views and ideas, making Horizon Europe our most ambitious European program ever. Europe is full of innovative ideas. Let's use them to build a green, digital and healthy future for everyone.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. Look how professional we're becoming with a cut in scenes and everything. But yeah, I guess the Horizon Europe is going to be really interesting. I have watched the launch that took a place in Lisbon. When was it? Beginning of February, 2nd of February, I think. And this is something that everybody that is working in sort of the innovation and research space in Europe and all over the world have sort of been anticipating already for 2 or 3 years, because we all knew that this would be coming. This is the new research and innovation framework program for the whole European Union. It's there to, fund all of these big European collaboration projects in innovation and so on. And this time they're going to be focusing on like 5 big missions with a special particular focus on digital transformation and also like the Green Deal, like sort of the climate change and climate related research and science for societal challenges. So like these things are going to be very interesting, because for the next 7 years, all the big innovation funding is going to be in Europe is going to be going through this framework program. So this is the start of something really exciting. And I mean, like the biggest news, I guess, is that they already confirmed that it's going to be 95 billion euros, which is really, really big. It's bigger than last time when it was 80 billion euros. It makes it one of the, or if not the biggest single research funding scheme in the whole world. It's really, really big, and it funds like all these different things, and anybody that is involved in international collaboration, be it like European countries working with other European countries, or foreign countries working with European countries, like Chinese partners working with Europe, or Europeans working with China, whatever. No matter what sort of collaboration you're going to be involved in, this is probably going to be the big channel for funding things and so on. Obviously, though, we don't know exactly yet what are going to be the big calls and so on. That's not out quite yet. Anna, do you know when that's going to be in the pipeline, when we know more about that?
Well, normally the work programs are supposed to be approved by the second half of June. They should normally be during the research and innovation days. So 23rd and 24th of June. So the calls should open right after. We will definitely keep everybody informed, and hopefully organize some information sessions so that we can let you know about the new opportunities, the new calls for researchers that are open with the framework program.
Yeah, I mean, they were just announcing last week that very recently, was it a couple of weeks back, that the European Research and Innovation Days are going to be taking place again in 2021, and it's going to be on 23rd and 24th of June. And if you saw it last year, in 2020, it was in September, and it was all digital and virtual, and they had like this virtual reality show, and they had like this like parallel session and workshop online, and it was really, really great. They're going to do this again by the mid of June, and that is, as far as I have been told, is going to be the time when a lot of these work program is going to be published. A lot of the calls are going to be clear. So that is kind of maybe the time when we will know what sort of research topics, what themes, what projects are going to be out there. So this is one of the things that we're all looking towards. And if you are involved in sort of the Sino-European research collaboration space, as I know most of the members of EURAXESS China are, then you can also look forward to the European Research and Innovation Days, because we are also going to be doing something here in China for sure. It's going to be quite magnificent, I think I can say. We don't want to spoil too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of stakeholders, a lot of different people we're talking to. It's probably going to be more than one day. We're going to have different things. But I don't know, if you're a European researcher in China, you can maybe look forward to a thing that is going to happen for sure, which is the Forum for European Researchers in China, which we are going to be holding during the European Research and Innovation Days by mid of June. Obviously,
June.
when we have all the information, we will send it to you. We'll make sure you know about it. We'll let everybody know. We'll talk more about how that's going to be, how that's going to look like. Right now, it's if you participated in the last one in 2019, you might know a little bit about how it works. But we will also be doing different things. There's going to be maybe some like more of a thematic angle to it. We're going to be doing connecting it possibly with some of the calls of Horizon Europe and introducing these. So it's going to be very interesting. So definitely mark these dates in the calendar. At the very least, you can participate in the digital event in Brussels online. And if you're in China, you might be able to just come to Beijing and join us for the activities that we will be organizing here. Or, I don't know, Anna, we're also considering maybe to do a little bit of a hybrid event, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't want to promise anything because, as you said, we are in the middle of the organizations. There is still a bit of time, and we are very excited about this. We want to make it big. But if you are a European researcher based in Europe, also signing up in your calendar, because we might have at least part of the activities that will be happening online as well as in Beijing. So, on the wave of this, digital Europe, and, following also this trend of activities that we have been organizing online, we are acquiring more and more confidence, and we hope that we will be able to keep engaging a larger audience. Also, those that won't be able to travel to Beijing. And I'm not promising, but we are really working hard on that. So really keep in the loop. We're going to keep you informed.
Yep. This is, obviously, a lot of people have not been able to travel recently. A lot of people are stuck outside of China, maybe are not able to return and so on. We're going to be trying to find a way for you guys to participate in some way. I mean, after all, we're doing all of this streaming thing and so on to build up our ability to be able to pull something like that off for sure. So, you can expect that by June, we're going to be quite masterful when it comes to anything that has the name online in it. Anyway. Another online thing would be the EURAXESS Science Slam online science communication training, and this is maybe the most exciting thing that we're going to be talking about today. We just launched it on Wednesday, a couple of days ago, and this is probably the biggest thing that we've done, since we started working together, Anna. So that's very exciting. I don't know if people remember, older members of EURAXESS China might remember what the EURAXESS Science Slam is. It used to be the big flagship activity that we were doing every year for a while. We did it in 2013, 14, 15, 16. That was 4 times. Then we did it again in 2018, which was really good. At that point, we did it. This is the last time we did it. We did it in Zhongguancun, in the Innovation Street here in Beijing, the capital of China. We also were so lucky that we got Jean-Éric Paquet, who was and still is the Director General of Research and Innovation at the European Commission. He came to China and he visited the event, and he gave the Science Slam winner, who was Dr. Chong, who we will talk about a little bit later. He gave him his big prize, which was a trip to Europe, as is normally the prize. I don't know if it's going to be the prize this year due to COVID, but let's see. and there was like this big, like airplane ticket that was got handed over and so on. It's always really fun events. Normally we have 5 science slammers where there's researchers from the community that come to our venue, and they try to communicate their science ideas in an interesting and fun way, trying to capturing the audience's imagination and fascination. And this is something that is very important. By design, the people that come to the Science Slam were never, peers. These are not people that are in your field necessarily. So it's kind of your, if you're a Science Slammer, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are making sure that everybody there can understand what you're saying. And even more, it's your responsibility to make sure everybody in there understands how important it is. And if you think this is your research in science is very exciting, the Science Slam is also about making sure that other people understand how exciting it is. So that is an art on its own, and a lot of people don't know how to do this. In the Science Slam, we try to sort of encourage our community members to start thinking about this, being able to communicate what you're doing and to the public is really important part of the job of researchers. Okay, so that is the Science Slam, and we've been doing that for a long time. We will definitely do that again in 2021, but we figured that this year we could also do a little bit different. Instead of making people that are already really good at science communication compete with each other for a prize, we thought we could maybe share a little bit what we know about science communication through a new online communication training series. And not only us, although we're going to be there, but also with a lot of external experts. So we have a really cool video that Anna just made about the training. So maybe I'll just switch to that. She will tell us a little bit more about what this training series is going to be all about. I'm going to switch to the video now.
Science influences our everyday life, but how to make your research findings get through and gain recognition. Knowing how to value your research and how to communicate the relevance of your work can help you a lot in your career as a researcher. So, researchers also need to be able to communicate effectively and sell what they're doing to experts and also non-experts. If you want to learn more on how to improve your science communication skills, EURAXESS China's online trainings are a good opportunity to seize. We will talk about the advantages it might bring to a researcher's career and how to get an audience to care about your science. Then, we will move on to the use of body language and of voice language in public speeches with a Chinese expert who will teach us how to stand and walk on the stage, how to modulate our voice tone, volume, wording, and much more. Our third training will be a dynamic and interactive session where an expert will teach how to make a perfect creative pitch for your research project by combining his experience in education, science, and also art. Wondering how to communicate to partners and audience in Europe? We will focus on this too in our fourth training, introducing how we can take different etiquettes and customs into account when applying our communication skills to people that are outside of China. Finally, we will hear the experience of the winner of Science Slam China in 2018. He will give us tips on how to make science more interesting and captivating. So don't miss this opportunity. Become a better science communicator and gain audience for your project. Register now to the Science Communication Trainings of EURAXESS China.
Cool. Yeah, so that says it all. Do you have anything to add, Anna?
Well, it's really the first time that EURAXESS China organizes something like this. For the first time, we decided to, start the year with these different trainings that are going to be online, and that we hope are going to involve a lot of people located in different areas of China,
Mm.
but we're also involving experts who are based in different parts of the world. That's the best part of doing things online. And yeah, so it's the first time that we are dealing and touching so many different aspects of science communication, I believe, right? So really for the purpose of helping researchers being able to sell what they do to gain recognition, then we are going to like be taught, have experts teaching us different aspects, and we're going to go a little bit deeper about it into a second. And we pick them, also from different countries, and maybe even like based in other countries where they now work, and they're getting more also intercultural communication experience. So yes, I think that is this new initiative has been quite welcome by our community, because we launched it officially just a couple of days ago, and we are already seeing a lot of registrations. So we are really looking forward to meet all of you online during the trainings. But let's talk a little bit about our first trainers. What do you think, Halder? Do you want to say a few words
Yeah.
about some of them?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was really fun to see the good response we got immediately. When you are planning something like this, it takes like weeks and weeks and weeks. And for this one, we've been kind of like mulling around with ourselves in September how to do and so on. And then within the first 20 minutes, when you have like dozens and dozens of people immediately signing up, you're like, yes, this is something that people are interested in. That's so great, and that's very exciting. But it also means that right now we have a couple of hundred people already, and like you might want to hurry up if you want to sign up for one of those. We are, I mean, like first maybe a couple of things before we talk about the trainers, about sort of like in concrete way what's going on here. First of all, it's gonna be bilingual. We're going to be having like, because like this is sort of mostly designed for researchers in China, for the China hub. So we're going to be having some trainings in English, another one in there's going to be one of them purely in Chinese, but there's also going to be a one that's going to be both in Chinese and English at the same time. So if that's okay with you, you can apply to participate in the whole thing. Otherwise, if you just want to kind of pick and choose buffet style, you can also do that. It's totally fine to just like, we also allow people to register for one of those 5. We have 5 different trainings. It's going to be every week through March and April, and but like I guess like one of the extra things I also wanted to add is that if you do the whole program, we will give you an opportunity to send us at the end a video of yourself doing a short little science communication piece. And the science communication piece is going to be sent to us, and we will have us and our trainers and a couple of other experts taking a look at it and giving you feedback on it and letting you know how you're doing, how you can improve, etc. So it's going to be really dynamic, and it's going to be hopefully be very useful for you. I think this is also why it's popular, because it's very practical, and it's something that can actually advance people's career on all different career stages. If this is what you will do, and you will finish the whole course and do the video, you will not only do that, you will also get a certificate. So that's like a new thing that we've never done before. So these people will get a diamond certificate, as we call it, like a diamond certification of a EURAXESS science communicator, as we call it. And we will actually print it out on a nice little thing and send to you if you're located here in China. And so that is a great little bonus. You might be able to put it in your CV if you're interested in demonstrate your science communication skill. And it might also be very helpful if you at later stage want to participate in something like the Science Slam China, which we're going to be organizing, or other science communication competition, because there's plenty of them. The United Kingdom has one. I know that Germans are organizing their Falling Walls competition also this year, where you have to pitch your research idea or an innovation idea and so on. So you can actually apply this in a lot of different circumstances. So that is sort of the crux of it. You can get a certification. That's an extra little bonus that normally webinars don't necessarily give you. But also, yeah, we're also going to be talking about our trainers a little bit. If you haven't received our email, you can take a look at the people that we're going to be having. Obviously, me and Anna are going to be involved. But we're also going to get like really excellent trainers from outside. We're going to be getting Dr. Chong, who is a professor at Shanghai Jiao Tong University, who was the winner of Science Slam China in 2018, an excellent science communicator who is going to be participating. He's going to be talking about his experience, give us some practical tips, how to become a better science communicator, etc. But we're also gonna get Miss Lina E, who is actually a nationally certified communication trainer here in China, and she's been working on similar things for the Beijing Association of Science and Technology, training people to become better at stage presence, training scientists and researchers to becoming better stage presence. Her training is going to be in Chinese, but she's going to talk about like a lot of very practical tips, like something that people can actually just like take note of and apply directly after the training. Things like how to talk on stage and so on. So like we have like something like this. We also have something about research pitching, right, Anna?
So we're going to have this Brazilian trainer who is now based in France, and who is going to focus about how to make a perfect research pitch that is creative and that combines a lot of different expertise. He has a very interesting background because he used to be a professional dancer, and he's also a designer and an educator, working in the private and the public. So he's going to mix up his competencies in science, in education, and also in art to try to teach us in the most interactive way possible how to make a perfect research pitch for your research project. So I'm also really looking forward personally to take part to this training. And yes, so I think this is a little bit about the trainings. I don't know if Halder, you want to add something, but for sure, if you're interested, if you haven't registered yet, visit our website, china.euraxess.org. There you find all the information about the trainers, about the trainings that will start the 11th of March and the end of April. You can take part to only one if there's only one that interested you. But you can also take part to the whole 5 trainings and trying to get your diamond certificate. Everything is for free, of course. So have a look at our website and register as soon as possible, because I think that the seats are filling up very quickly. Halder, you want to add anything? Did I forget anything?
I mean, like, this is pretty much sum it up. If this is something you're interested in, just go to china.euraxess.org, and you'll be able to, or just, I don't know, if you have Google it, China, EURAXESS China, and this is going to be sticky on top of our website where you can find how to register for this. So just go there, and you'll be able to learn more about the science communication training, and you'll be able to either register for the whole program or pick and choose different webinars to apply for. Anyway, so let me look at the clock. Anna, it seems like we were 40 minutes again.
Oh, wow.
35. If we finish really quickly, we can just like really improve by 5 minutes. That would be great.
Okay, then let's say goodbye to everybody, and we will keep, trying and improving. But I hope, we shared a lot of interesting information. So I hope that we weren't too boring.
Yep, I definitely think so. I think this was a really good one. Anyway, if you want to take a look at this again, we will put this on our website. We will put like a recording of this stream. We'll put it on our website. We'll upload it also for those people that are in China and not able to see the channels that we have. We will record it and put it on Chinese video servers like Youku. This is all going to be available early next week, so you can take a look again. If there was any interesting information you want to find out again, you can find it all there. Anyway, so thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much, everybody that was watching. And, have a nice morning in Europe and a nice evening here in China.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao, everybody.
Bye-bye.